Hey everyone, how's it going? Today we'll be taking a look at, oh god, this thing's massive. Apocalypse, the retro package version 1. And as you can see, it does not fit in frame. So I am surprised at how large this guy is. I didn't expect him to be this big. For the price of $36, this guy is pretty massive. But yeah, let me crack into this guy. I'm gonna do the one thing inbox collectors hate. There you go. Pretty easy. Take him out. There's the box. I mean, it looks pretty decent for have been ripped apart. Just glue it back together and you're all fine. Here's a read up on Apocalypse if you guys want to read that. And there he is, product shut, whatever. We've seen it before. Let's see what we get. We have a bottom tray with some accessories down here, and there's a few other accessories on the top tray. Let me get all this thing sorted out, and we'll take a close look at the accessories. Alright everybody, so here are the accessories. I'm forgetting my English as I do these reviews. We get, so as I was saying, we get 3 sort of blast effects, 1 massive one and 2 little ones that we have seen many times used across Marvel Legends. So yeah, these are in red and they're pretty much the same. There that is. Then we have this bigger one also in red, where I believe you can, or at least I would assume, you can separate these two and just have this sort of thing on its own. But yeah, I think this is just a regular repulsor blast that we've seen with like Iron Man, just scaled up like twice the size. And then we have these sort of, I don't know, hoses, tentacle things that actually hook up to the figure itself. So I'll do that in a minute. We have his sort of blaster here, giant cannon thing, which has a hinge in there actually. Or is it not a hinge? No, it does not hinge, it's just sort of there. But yeah, massive blaster, some nice purple and yellow paint on this thing. We get 2 fists of hands, and he comes with a pair of open hands, so very nicely sculpted, very nice. And his head, I'm surprised, has this nice sort of, I don't know what it's called, shading, weathering, whatever it's called, this sort of black. It really makes the details pop out, and I believe he has a few eyes peeking through. So yeah, that's very nice. This is his stern look, where compared he has a angry look. So I don't know, I may use this one, but yeah, this one looks equally as good. Anyway, those are the accessories. I'm gonna put these things on him, and we'll move on to articulation and taking a closer look at the figure itself. Alright, so I don't know if I put the things right. The package shows that these sort of angled ones go here, and then of course the other end goes over here, but I'm not too sure. You can put them whichever way you can. Does this interfere with articulation? Well, we'll find out. His head is on a hinge, so he can look up about that much and down pretty well. He can hide underneath there. I'm not home. Go away. Look at him. He's hiding like a turtle. Anyway, I'm having too much fun with this guy. He does have some pivoting at the head. He can move out his arms about that much. Is that much? As much as he can go. And so far it's not interfering, or these things aren't interfering. He can bend that much. So that's a very small bend from there to there. So yeah, very small, and his hands hinge horizontally. I believe his fists do as well. And I forgot, he has bicep swivel, but it doesn't. You really gotta extend the arm out. You can't move it as much when they're down. He has an ab crunch. Oh, ab crunch. He feels very I mean, it's plastic, but it feels super soft plastic, if you know what I mean. You can crunch back about that much. Yeah, like, that doesn't, I don't like how that feels. It feels soft inside. Anyway, he does have a sort of waist swivel here with the belt that can move around a bit, shift around, and obviously this is connected to the belt, so be mindful of that. You can kick up about that much. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, pretty good. No boot cut. His feet go back about that much forward, and he has ankle pivot. So yeah, pretty decently sized dude, if I say so myself. I never completed the other blue version of him, the Build-A-Figure, mostly because I wasn't collecting at that time. And when I say he's big, he is kind of big. This is him next to Juggernaut, which is like, I think, one of my largest figures, and Colossus there as well. Yeah, pretty big beefy dude. I don't have much to say. I mean, I guess I'll equip him with some of his accessories and get him into a pose and see how he looks. So here we have him blasting away with his blaster. One thing to note, to put that thing on, you have to remove the hand and the cuff. So as you can see here, you remove the cuff, and it has another connector here, which you port in. And yeah, that's how you put on the blaster cannon, which is pretty sweet. An extra point of articulation I found while posing him is he has a foot swivel. It's not a boot, but it's an ankle swivel here, so he can ankle that way, and he can rotate here. There you go. Rotation is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, this guy looks great. He looks menacing, even with those bright colors. I know it's more based on the X-Men, what is it, the animated show, but nonetheless, it's a nice addition to my overall collection and my X-Men collection overall. Looks great. These things do tend to pop out when I'm posing them around, as you can see there. But yeah, no big deal for me. The blasters there, you can see how they port in and how they look. But yeah, it's a great figure. I recommend them if you don't have an Apocalypse, especially that blue one that everybody wanted. But yeah, great art, great figure in my eyes. Don't really buy a lot of Marvel Legends nowadays, but this guy is pretty sweet. I'm gonna have fun with him and posing him with some other X-Men fighting. Anyway, that does it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and consider liking and all that stuff, commenting what you guys think of this guy. Do you own him? Are you waiting on him? I definitely recommend picking him up if you don't have an Apocalypse, like I've said about 3 times now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.